which is not written in my script. So one's a car, looks like a Hereford, and I don't know what the cow is. They called it an unusual name. And the little are in the tractor in the little line thing getting towed along. And now we have the fire brigade coming as well. Now Colin is young in this brigade. He's been around a couple of years. He's put his hand up to run it a lot. He's doing a very good job. Now we got this Army Jeep here. It's owned by Paul Collins. He has had it for a year. He's been trying to find a lot of original stuff like spanners and jacks and all that. And he is a Bunbury boy, but his parents are from Northcliffes and Pemberton. Then we got Hans is driving an Austin Spitfire Mark II, 1964. He's owned it for 7 years and he's lived in Northcliffes since 2015. And then we've got Murray Bill, 1966 replica, owned that since 19 years. And Helen Tucker is the youngest daughter, Pratt's 8 children, and driving well, this is wrong. And the 2 Ford Falcon cars has just gone past, and then there's a Ford car. There's another extra one in it, and a little Suzuki. Now here comes Hayden Williams. He's a descent of the Daubneys. He's done this tractor up. It was Bob Shelley's. Then he purchased off Croxford, which was the local vet for years down here. And he's towing this Daubneys round baler, which last year they done 10,000 bales with it. So he's done a good job with it all. And Hayden's the 4th generation. Now we got Sam Williams Owens, driving a 1958 Massey Ferguson 35 diesel. It's been in the family for 50 years. And he is local, and he ended up being a plumber. He's grown a bit since I known him as a kid. And then we've got Eric Pratt coming along. He's been around for a long time. He's descendant of the Collins Group, 96, and Pratt Group, 99 family. Oh, Peter, sorry. And then after that is a HardwSony motor tractor, which is driven by my son Jesse, which he is 4th generation. This tractor here was the first tractor after the horse and cart that the Rudd family bought. So we managed to keep on it. I've done a lot of work on it in the last 3 or 4 weeks. So he's driving it. He's only driven it twice in his life, and that was in the last week. So hopefully he goes okay. I've given him a few instructions, and also on my mother's side, on the Jay's side, there was a little TA20 which was going to come to this show, but it broke down on the way. And there was also another Fortune tractor like this, which was the first tractor to come to Northcliffes, which was owned by Reg Smithers, but last week a tree fell on it. So consequently, there's 2 tractors out of the show. This tractor was sold by Johnny Muir in Mantua and Muir Ford. He's been trying to buy it back all the time, but he now is the age of 91. Then there's Eric Pratt that's come along with a Massey 135. He enjoys farming. He's been back in Northcliffes for the last 30, maybe 40 years, I can't remember. He was 50 years. He was the youngest pub owner in the whole of WA, so he's got a bit of history to him, and he lives up the road from me. Now there's Brian Armstrong. The family's been here since 51. He's a dairy farmer. He's my brother-in-law, so he likes his toys. And this tractor is 150 horsepower. The next one is 120 horsepower, and it's driven by Nathan Thompson, which is one of Brian's workers. And he's been in Northcliffes 18 years, so it appears when you come to Northcliffes you don't want to leave. And then we've got Michael Armstrong, which is driving this Fortune Dexter, bought by Bob Howard when they bought the farmer out, and they've kept it. And Nolan Gill, he kept driving it all the time. And when the boys come along, I think they parked all the old gear and went and bought new stuff. Then we got the John Deere, which is 135 horsepower, which is Cameron Armstrong, which is Michael's son. He's driving that John Deere. So Dad's got the old stuff, Son's got the new stuff. You see how the world works? Dad gets pension off, the kids spend the money and get new toys. Then we got Bertie Elwin, he's driving another John Deere. That's a 2010 model. He's been in Northcliffes 28 years. It feels like I've known him a long time. He was a dozing contractor. He's done a lot of work, and he's been much appreciated in the district. And behind that is Matt Davinci. He's driving, well, it hasn't got a listed here, but I think it's an international. Apparently he used to drive it when he was a kid, and he acquired it not long ago to bring back onto the farm. Then we got the tractor behind, which Wesley Lammy's driving. He was left Northcliffes when he was about 5 years of age. He said he'd always be back, and he's come back the last 12 months. And he brought a tribe of kids with him. He was looking to buy a rotary hoe apparently, and he bought the whole lot, rotary hoe and little tractor together, and I've seen it working, and they do a little fair bit of work in their little veggie patch together. Then we got Wayne Smithers driving a Massey 5610, which is a 1990 model. And it appears we've missed one out, and this is Richard Martin. He's been in Northcliffes for the last 7 years. He fits in the community well. He does a lot of work in the community. He's a farm consultant, and he said he just loves being living down here with his kids. Then there's James Donaldson, which he's driving a little TEA 20. He's very young, and he's our apprentice mechanic, so hopefully he stays around. Then his brother Luke, he helped us on the avocado farm, and now he's qualified as well during the summertime. So he has to go to the farm.
Oh, that's the one to take a photo of, that lot. Yeah, I know, I've already said hello to him. I must remember him.
Then we got the dad, Stewie Donaldson. Wow. He had 3 boys, or 4 boys, I'm not too sure. And, well, it's not Stewie actually driving it, so he chickened out by the look of it. Then we got Calvin Prowler, he's my nephew. He sells these tractors, so he's brought one down or he's got his dad. And last and least is Jimmy Batin. They've just celebrated their 70th year in Northcliffes, so they're in for the long haul and they're going to stay around. So well done to the big family as well, and the So thank you very much. That's most of the parade. Enjoy the rest of the day. And it's not hot and it's not cold, and there's plenty to eat. Righto, thank you.